Welcome back, Hordelings, to more Dragon Age Origins. We're going to travel to Anvil of the Void, the ancient smithy of Caridin, the dwarven paragon renowned for creating the lost art of making golems. We like golems. We like them kicking ass in our party.
We have to be getting close. I wonder what state this Branca is in after living here so long.
Bitch is probably crazy. So we have to take Ogren here. We're also going to take Zevran and Morgan because our actions are going to get approval with them, not Shale.
What was that?
Let me be blunt with you. After all this time, my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Shave my back and call me an elf. Branca, by the stone! I barely recognized you.
Ogren. It figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily. And how shall I address you? Hired sword of the latest lordling to come looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Ogren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Ah, so an important errand boy, then. I suppose something serious has happened. Is Endrin dead? That seems most likely. He was on the old and wheezy side.
He is dead, yes. And the Assembly is deadlocked.
Then what is your involvement in this? Why would a surfacer be interested in dwarven politics? You must have a patron. A highly placed patron. And they must want something in particular. Now, what might that be? I don't care if the Assembly puts a drunken monkey on the throne. Because our protector, our great invention, the thing that once made our armies the envy of the world, is lost to the very dark spawn it should be fighting. The Anvil of the Void. The means by which the ancients forged their army of golems and held off the first archdemon ever to rise. It's here, so close I can taste it.
Sounds like you could use some help.
And you assume, after all my efforts, you'll be able to waltz in and seize the anvil without a hitch? How typically arrogant. The anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps designed by Caridin himself. My people and I have given body and soul to unlocking its secrets. This is what's important. This has lasting meaning. If I succeed, the dwarven people benefit. Kings, politics, all that is transitory. I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void.
You're obsessed. That's probably why Caridin sealed it away.
I will not give up. His legacy lies just inside, the sum of all his knowledge, and I will have it. There's only one way out, Warden. Forward. Through Caridin's maze, and out to where the anvil waits.
What has this place done to you? I remember marrying a girl you could talk to for 1 minute and see her brilliance.
I am your paragon.
Branca has tricked you and locked you in a room full of traps. It seems that Branca was unable to find a way past these traps and wants you to do so for her. You cannot escape and you cannot go back. You must press forward toward the Anvil of the Void. We'll be happy to do so. Buglug's all about that challenge. In the Anvil of the Void ghetto.
I'll get on it.
I needed people to test Caridin's traps. There's no way to break through except on trial and error. I sent them in. They were all mine, pledged to be my ally. They didn't want to help. They tried to leave me. Even my Hespeth. but even she couldn't.
This bitch is going crazy.
There are sacrifices. As many sacrifices as are needed.
What's up with this shit? I guess I can throw some good shit on Ogren. What's he wearing? Probably in some decent stuff, I'd imagine. Yeah, we'll see how he fares. I'm kicking him back out, so... For that ass. Morgan feasted off of those fucking bodies.
Pledged to me. She swore she'd do whatever it took to find the Anvil. There was no other choice. Most of them were dying of the taint already. But some of the women were transformed.
Bitch still talking?
I knew what they would be. Come.
I fucking wanted them.
An endless supply, fresh, dark spawn to test the traps. They could still serve me. Let me find the Anvil. It was the only...
More than half the wealth of Orzammar comes from a single, extremely rare substance, lyrium. The Chantry believes it to be the wake waters of the Fade, mentioned in the Canticle of the Renodis, the very stuff of creation itself, from whence the Maker fashioned the world. Only a handful of mining caste families hazard extracting the ore, finding veins in the stone quite literally by ear, for in its raw form lyrium sings, and the discerning can hear the sound even through solid rock. Even though dwarves have a natural resistance, raw lyrium is dangerous for all but the most experienced of the mining caste to handle. Even for dwarves, exposure to unprocessed mineral can cause deafness or memory loss. For humans and elves, direct contact with lyrium ore produces nausea, blistering of the skin, and dementia. Mages cannot even approach unprocessed lyrium. Oops, sorry Morgan. Doing so is invariably fatal. Despite its dangers, lyrium is the single most valuable mineral currently known. In the Teventer Imperium, it has been known to command a higher price than diamonds. The dwarves sell very little of the processed mineral to the surface, giving the greater portion of what they mine to their own smiths, who use it in forging for all the truly superior dwarven weapons and armor. What possessed lyrium is sold on the surface only goes to the Chantry, who strictly control the supply. From the Chantry it is dispensed both to the Templars, who make use of it in tracking and fighting Maleficarum, and to the Circle. In the hands of the Circle, lyrium reaches its fullest potential. The Fomari craftsmen transform it into an array of useful items, and a practical, such as magically hardened stone for construction, to the legendary silver armor of King Calanat. When mixed into liquid, the ingested lyrium allows mages to enter the Fade fully aware, unlike all others who reach into it only while dreaming. Such potions can also be used to aid the casting of especially taxing spells, for a short time granting a mage far greater power than he normally wields. Lyrium has its costs, however. Prolonged use becomes addictive, the cravings unbearable. Over time, Templars grow disoriented, incapable of distinguishing memory from present, or dream from waking. They frequently become paranoid, as their worst memories and nightmares haunt their waking hours. Mages have additionally been known to suffer physical mutation. The Magister Lords of the Teventer Imperium were widely reputed to have been so affected by their years of lyrium use that they could not be recognized by their own kin, nor even as creatures that had once been human.
Wait.
She looks alright to me. Maybe have Lug pick it up.
This really
I am your death!
You got fucked up. Welcome to the ghetto.
Hell. Got it.
I want to keep the camera like this always.
All right.
Doesn't ever feel like it zooms this far out though. It's like Baldur's Gate distance. It's perfect.
My spell. I'll get on it.
Oh yeah? Look, they brought a cave troll.
So be it. Cross me and you shall pay!
Shall we compete for points?
No mercy!
Yeah, that's what we do with cave trolls, motherfucker.
So be it.
This really isn't something for you.
So far, it's just been a lot of bullshit. You know I'm getting that soul rot. Okay, I don't need that. Pretty irritated by not being able to pick up and sell everything. It just fucks with my OCD to leave sparkling enemy behind. God damn you, limited inventory. Damn you!
That's finished. Back!
I love this game.
So be it.
Look Lex throwing out that holy fucking smite. He just boom.
You're gonna
It's about it.
I know it's getting out of hand.
Very well.
Bunch of fucking garbage. Here we go. I was not wanting her to get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the gas out of the room. This motherfucker is on my tits. I'm glad we're not fighting all four of these at once.
No mercy.
4 shales.
Too easy.
Easy as goblin pie. Fuck yeah, they're giving out a gold.
Got it. Watch out, trap there. Watch out, trap there.
Ah, what the fuck?
Some more fire.
Holy shitballs.
Hurry.
Come on, get back, Zephyr. Man, I know you're badass and all.
As you like.
Holy shit!
I shall do it.
A bit of a disadvantage here. Damn, are you that fucking stupid? You don't know how to run around people? Thank you.
Begin the onslaught.
Is Augur gonna fucking heal or what? Guess because he's drunk, he's got delayed regeneration as well.
I shall do it. Very good.
All right.
Oh shit.
It's coming.
Not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Whoa, forgot to start the camera there. Sorry about that. Paused it and didn't come back. Still fighting this bad boy. Keep pressing this anvil down here and shooting this guy in the face, and his eyes are bleeding. Doing some research to see if I was missing something here. Apparently you can attack the eyes while they're bleeding, but I sure as shit wasn't able to. Didn't give me anything to attack. I don't know what the fuck to do. Maybe I just have to kill spirits now, I don't know. It's annoying because this thing is shooting me with its eyes. Okay, took a final hit, right?
I shall do it.
Yes?
The fuck, man? Most confusing battle ever. What in the holy fuck is going on?
This won't take long.
I'll get on.
Run while you can.
Here comes Margaret!
I hope I don't get run all over. For me, I can't. This really gets the blood pumping.
How come I can only do this one down there? It's fucking stupid. Is it where I last killed a spirit? I don't know.
I shall do it.
I just gotta keep attacking until there's only one spirit left? I don't fucking...
Bloodletting, I see. I still remember my first battle.
Finally. Jesus.
Splendid.
Probably should have brought Shale in here now that I think about it, because probably could have got a pretty good bump from the whole Golem thing going on here, but Zevran and Morgan get approval here as well.
My name is Carradine. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar. If you seek the Anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it.
Carradine? As in the Carradine of Carradine's Cross?
Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone, as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere.
Sounds like blood magic. A dangerous road.
The Darkspawn were pressing in. Originally, I only took volunteers, the bravest of souls, willing to trade their very lives for the chance to defend their homeland. But King Valtor became greedy. He began to force men, casteless and criminals, his political enemies, all of them were to be given to the Anvil. It took feeling the hammer's blow myself to realize the height of my crimes.
So what now? Do you want revenge?
Not revenge. The blow of the hammer opened my eyes. My apprentices knew enough to make me as I am, but not enough to fashion a control rod. I retained my mind. We have remained entombed here ever since, and I have sought a way to destroy the Anvil. Alas, I cannot do it myself. No golem can touch it.
No! The Anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
You, please, help me destroy the Anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
You are a paragon. I'll help you if you support the new king.
Don't listen! He's been trapped here for 1,000 years, stewing in his own madness. Help me claim the Anvil, and you will have an army like you've never seen!
Bronca, you mad, bleeding nugtail. Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with dark spawn spume? The Anvil will let us take back our glory!
The Anvil enslaves living souls. It must be destroyed.
Have you no desire to discover this anvil's potential? It is a marvel, a tool of creation. You could rival the Maker himself with this instrument.
It just seems a waste to destroy the anvil, given what it could do.
Fair point.
No! I cannot allow you to do this. To me, golems! Defend the anvil, whatever the cost!
So it looks like I'm pissing off. Yeah. So I'm gonna piss off Shale if I brought Shale. Just trying to keep Lug Lug alive here. I don't think I can freeze this guy. Oh yeah, nice. Get him off my ship for a second. This will help. Oh, now you got a bunch of people on you, big dog. And you're frozen, bitch. He gets to steal the lyrium. Nice. What a dick. Can I do that? Whoa. Killed your ass. I think we should get out of the electrical storm, though. That seems bad. So the more I think about this battle, the more I realize that we just did the evil as fuck of things. We made it so that the golems will continue to live an eternity of their souls being captured and manipulated by this Anvil of the Void. Not only that, but we successfully left Shale back at camp on complete accident almost. Now she won't leave the party. We'll be able to persuade her to stay by lying to her. Again, evil as shit. And also we got to keep the approval of our two evil characters. We gained approval for Morgan and for Zevran. So, yeah. I conquered the fuck out of this from an evil standpoint. So I'm feeling good about this now. I would take a lyrium potion over your shitty shield any day. Of course, this one might be worth some money. Electricity resistance and cold. Oh, damn. It's a shield. Why can't it be like a cap for my wizard? Ring of Selection. Plus 10 nature damage. Not sure I give a fuck about that. There's a bow called Spear Chucker. Semi-racist. Ice bolts, we don't use bolts. Man, I need to sell some shit. We got gifts in here I don't need either. So the totem is for Sten. The search for the true prophet is for Win. And the white stone, that might be a generic gift. I'm looking through the list here. It doesn't look like it's for anyone I give a shit about. Not for Shale. She wants remarkable everything. Zevran's in the gold. I guess we can give it to whoever. I could give... no real point to give it to Ogren. I think we'll just spread it out.
How nice.
Yeah, you're into that, right?
Interesting.
Legacy White Shear. Oh, that's actually for Ogren. That's a brew. Yeah, we'll give it to him. Whatever. It's only gonna give our other guys 1 point.
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift.
Plus 10. This is the Lug Lug song. We kill golems all night long like a biatch. Alright, Bronca. Bronca's into power. She's corrupted with power now, and with the lust and the hatred for the Darkspawn's kind of driven her to not really care about these, you know, these animate creatures that may or may not actually have feelings. I mean, let's think about it. I mean, they used to be dwarves at some point, right? So somewhere deep down there, there's kind of like they're like big fucking Darth Vaders, basically. You know, they once had this like dwarven soul, and now they're constructs. But I would definitely argue that keeping the anvil is the malicious thing to do in this situation. We'll see how to handle Shale back in the camp.
Here it is, the Anvil of the Void. So sweet.
Emma looks totally into power.
Power.
You found the anvil. Are you happy now? Maybe we could go back to Orzammar, share the good news.
Look at it. It was worth it. All of it. The anvil is everything I thought it would be.
I should have known. I thought that once you had the anvil, you'd be satisfied.
Perhaps I could use it now.
She's a woman.
A reward
They're never
for
satisfied.
Caradon. You wanted a crown, no? Or have you set your sights higher than the petty kings of Orzammar?
Sure, make me a golem. I volunteer Ogren's soul.
Believe me, I appreciate the thought, but it will take me a while to master all the techniques without Caradon's example. Why don't we go with the crown for now?
Darn it! I want to be giant fucking golem. Yeah. Just listen to the music. We took the dark side. Come on, you're swinging that hammer like a girl. Fucking shoulder into it. I hope you don't jerk a dwarf dick that shitty. Whoa! I'll take that.
There it is. An ugly lump of hot metal to go over a couple of empty heads. Now leave. It will take me some time to fully realize the mysteries here.
Just remember to keep your end of the bargain. Look, we have confirmation right there. The Anvil is evil.
Once Orzammar settles on its petty king, have him send for me. When next you lead your armies against the archdemon, they will be shielded by a tide of steel men.
Yes, and we get a golem army out of it.
Happy, Branka. I don't think you understand what it costs to get you here.
Oh, stuff a rag in it, Oghren. Move on. Find a few whores. Sodding stone, I never thought you'd be the pining type. Now be gone.
Oghren disapproves, and we don't give a shit. Sorry, Oghren. I got bigger fish to fry. Wait, guys, don't leave. I want to take a selfie with the Anvil. Gotta upload that shit to my Twitter feed. The Anvil glows like liquid metal from the lyrium vein through it, but dark stains attest to its bloody past. It is built straight out of stone on the floor. Trying to move it would require years to chip away at its base. Selfie! Let me move over. Okay. Here's my phone. Take a picture. Sweet! Zevran, get that shit open. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ah! We got the necklaces for if we have to fight. Oh, I know we gotta fight a dragon that shoots fire. That's Flemeth. But if we have to fight any big monsters with electricity, that'd be nice as well. Nature damage. Is everyone even wearing rings? I know Ogren's not. Plus 10 cold damage. Do you have to do cold damage? Or is that automatically doing cold damage? I don't know how that works. Does that add cold damage? Or is that just plus 10% if you're doing cold damage? Push back strikers. Eh. We need to head back to town, okay? I'm not gonna use that. That's a pussy rune.
As you like.
Thank you very much. I really don't know what's worth more than what, but I assume with magical weapons, they're probably up there. Comparatively. You see a large stone tablet chipped with age, with a great number of dwarven runes carved into its surface. The writing in this is in Dwarven, and appears to be a long list of names, each with the stamp of their house next to them. You recognize a few of those house names. At the bottom of the list are the words, "We honor those who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered." The carvings are still deep enough that the tracing could be taken, allowing the information to be carried elsewhere. Fuck yeah, I'm taking a tracing. The ancient runes are traced into the stack of papers which you store in your pack. And we received a quest, the Golem Registry, which is probably related to Shale. Find someone who would be interested in the Golem Registry. Made a trace of the golden registry that is found close to the Anvil of the Void. Surely someone in Orzammar will be interested in this. No, maybe Shale. Maybe another dwarf. Where's the teleporter out here? Do I gotta hoof it?
Well, I guess you both got what you wanted. Hope it was worth the cost. We should get back to the city now. Share the news.
Let's go while the new king still be of use to me.
Yeah, those Deshirs have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Alright folks, that wraps it up. We'll see you in the next episode. Back in Orzammar.